This is James Brown at a guard scene. And here's your man on the scene, Ed Bear.
Thank you, James. We're on the scene for the National Guard, and we'll be talking to James Brown, Mr. Dynamite, in just a moment after we hear one of his best-known goldies, Papa's Got a Brand New Bag. Hey! Papa's Got a Brand New Bag, and the inimitable James Brown here with us on Guard Scene. And James, it certainly is great to have you on the show.
Thank you very much.
James, why don't we talk about your hits? Go back to the first big smash that you did. What was it, Try Me?
Well, it was Please, Please a few years ago.
Please, Please was
and
the
then
first
Try
one?
Me, yes.
What gives you the inspiration for writing these songs, James?
Well, we do most of our writing. Well, I do most of my writing, and I find that most of the other writers come in and write about the same, with the same feeling and probably the same time of day and the same inspirations. Riding along, you get different ideas, and it's always better to write more or less when you're moving.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why, but...
You write more about things that are happening to you while you're traveling?
Right. I wrote It's a Man's World riding along, and I wrote I Feel Good, Papa's Bag.
While you're on the road?
While I'm in a car. You know, it's so unusual. I can't understand it, but this is the way God gave it to us, I guess. It's the way it comes out.
It comes out hits, I tell you that. Do you write both the words and the music, James?
Yes, I'm not very good at writing music. I kind of put on a few notes, and from there on, I go to the arranger, and I tell them what I want, and play it on the piano, the organ, and then they can go and do all the chords from there, you know,
I see.
The score.
When you do a session, is it written down, or you kind of just play
Well,
it
no, it's written down, and I ain't on my own sessions. And I follow through. I set up the arrangement, you know, the session, and directed it, sang it, and I mean, do my vocal part.
Yeah.
Nobody knows you like you know yourself.
Right.
So
How would you describe your sound, James? Is it, what, soul?
It's soul, yes.
Yeah.
Soul with a heavy driving beat.
Well, it's got a great sound. Right now, we'll take time for a message from the National Guard, okay?
Sure.
The National Guard is the action team, the backbone of America's strategic reserve, both on land and in the air. Guardsmen are on call around the clock in the event of a national emergency. They also make the scene when something goes wrong locally, like a flood or hurricane or tornado. They're action guys who are serving their country, and they're proud of it. The National Guard is the in outfit, and the guys in it are men you can be proud of and thankful for. Ed Bear here on Guard Scene with James Brown, Mr. Dynamite, and in just a little bit, Bobby Vinton will be dropping by to chat with us. But right now, let's get underway musically with James Brown and one of his best-known goldies, I Got You and I Feel Good. James, let's hear the old class yell. I Got You and I Feel Good by James Brown. And we feel good, too, to have you with us on Guard Scene, James. I know that you do a lot of traveling.
Yes.
You're all over the country and all over the world. Do you dig traveling?
Well, I love traveling, not only just playing engagements, but, you know, I work a lot with the dropout kids, and I work with the vice president. And we got our own programs where I stay in school programs where we give away prizes and things to kids, and then we line up a lot of benefit shows and things.
I see.
No charge. But I always give them a little message when I get them there, you know, and talk to them.
What do you usually tell them?
Well, I talk to them about school and, you know, how important it is to stay in school, and I use myself as an example, because when you look at me, you say, there's a cat that's got it made, but...
You were a dropout.
I was a dropout.
And you're just the exception to the rule.